Welcome to our AnyML Video Learning Library. In this video, we will go through how to deploy a model into production, then manage and monitor your deployed models within the ML Ops module. Once you select the model which best fits your business needs, you are ready to deploy the model into the production environment. To deploy the model, click on the cloud icon from the model report or leaderboard page. When you initiate the deployment, you will see a system-generated model name and a field to add a description of your model. At this stage, you can deploy the model with one click with the predefined settings. By clicking on the Show Settings button, you can leverage more control over the deployments. You can change the instance type, small, medium, or large, and the number of replicas from 1 to 10 for your model based on your model usage. If you are unsure about the usage, select the small instance type with one replica to start. Once you have configured these settings, click the Deploy button to start the deployment process. Upon successful deployment, you will be redirected to the ML Ops page. When deployment is complete, the status icon will show as a green check mark. ML Ops can also be accessed from the left menu panel. This is where you can see all your deployed models and their statuses, as well as shared models by clicking on the Shared with Me tab. In the left section, you'll find general statistics and analytics, including the total deployments and their current status. You will also find alerts on data drift, whether your model is passing, at risk, or has failed for data drift, indicating that model retraining may be necessary. In the top panel, you will find a search function to quickly search for model names from the list, as well as sorting options by name, status, date, algorithm, experiment, and owner. In the main section, the model list displays key information about each deployed model. Status refers to the current status of the model, models currently being deployed, models that are already running, models that are in the process of stopping, models that are not active, models that failed to deploy. Name indicates the system-generated name of the deployed model. Date shows date and time of the deployed model. Service health indicates whether your model needs attention. Data drift indicating that model retraining may be necessary. AnyML Score shows the system-generated score using multiple matrix. Algorithm shows name of the data science algorithm used for the deployed model. The owner shows the user who created the event. To learn more about each parameter, click on the tooltip by hovering the icon next to the parameter name. You can quickly navigate to the leaderboard and scenario builder using the icons on the right side of each model to explore the model details. The More options allows you to execute additional actions such as redeploy the model with new settings, start or stop execution of the model, share the model with other team members, or delete the model from the deployed list. For more detailed information about the model performance, you can double-click on the model. Key information will be displayed on the top panel. On the developer page, you can find the model URL, security token, and sample input, which is required for easily integrating the model API into any third-party application. To test and verify the model output, you can add sample input data and click on the Run button to see the sample result. Or you can use the Prediction tab to run and test your API outputs in a more user-friendly manner. There is a quick copy button available for each section. There is also a description section to add free-form notes about the model, such as integration date, port information, or any other relevant notes. In the system operation, you can get more information on the service health and other operating metrics, such as CPU usage, memory usage, average request time, error rate, total HTTP requests, and request error ratio. This is where you can get insights about the service health of your model and may need to evaluate the instance type or replica settings. The model performance graph tracks the model's accuracy over time, allowing you to see how well the model is learning and adapting to the data. For that, you need to select the date range using a slider arrow and click on the Calculate to see the model performance during a specific window. This graph provides insights into the model's ability to correctly classify or predict outcomes and assessing the model's overall reliability. On the other hand, the predicted versus actual graph visually compares the model's predictions with the actual outcomes, highlighting how closely the predictions match reality. This graph helps to identify patterns of overfitting, underfitting, or other discrepancies between the model's predictions and the true values, providing a clear indication of the model's predictive quality. Together, these graphs offer a comprehensive view of the model's real-time performance. They help track the accuracy and consistency of predictions, enabling better decision-making regarding model tuning, adjustments, or retraining. On the Data Drift tab, you can visualize whether any feature drift has occurred. To execute this, select the date range using the slider arrow and click on the Calculate button to see the data drift during the specified date range. Data drift shows feature drifts versus feature importance, and feature details illustrates how the data drift of each model's feature has changed over time. Users can review this information to decide whether the model needs retraining with specific datasets. This concludes our tour of the AnyML ML Ops module, your centralized hub for managing, monitoring, and optimizing deployed models to ensure they are performing at their best. To learn more, check our video learning library. If you have any questions, explore our website or reach out to our team by email.